Well, good morning and welcome to another day out on the boat with CJ. We're just down the boatyard. It's bright and early, just waiting for my crewmen to turn up, and in the meantime we pulled our crab pot in and got to sort through the crabs because there's quite a few big ones which we don't really want, but as you can see we did get plenty of crabs. Nice lively little things. But we'll sort the big ones out because we don't want to take big ones. Whoops, they're no good to us. But you can see it's bright and early. Sun is not long up. Above the aggregate factory, aggregate mill. Sun cracking through the clouds. And it's still quite dark. Nice early start. It's going to be a little bit breezy when we get out there, but hopefully it's northeasterly winds, so we'll get a bit of shelter from the land. See, this boy's a bit too big, so we'll let him have his freedom. And sort through these without getting nipped. These ones are perfect size. Look at that. It's got Smoothounds written all over it. Big old bruiser, look at him. So heading back to the sea, back to the river. It's kind of between the two, isn't it? It's a tidal river, so it's salt water, but it is a river. Another big bruiser there, don't want him, he can go back. I mean, this is more than I need really, but it's better to have too many and not need them than to have too few and then wish that you had some more. Yeah, I think that's all pretty. Yes, maybe that one can go back. Yeah, so got some hard shell crab. See if we can't pick up a Smoothound with us or a wrasse, yeah, see what else comes along. So who's in the cupboard today? Alex again!
Hi, folks.
Can't keep him away.
Gosh,
nice early start today.
time for some wonderful fishing with Chris.
Hopefully. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, it's just nice being out fishing on a morning like this.
Sun's still quite low in the sky. Don't need to steam, just drifting. Okay, well we've got out to where we want to go. I'll pick Alex's coat up before it gets covered in mud. And we're just having a little drift around, see if we can't catch some mackerel, and already I'm not even tackled up and Alex is into the mackerel, so that's a good start. That's a good start. There's gannets flying around all over the place out here, so it's a good indication that there's a big school of mackerel here. Come on, Alex. Sorry?
There was something swollen there, and it was there, then it was gone.
Oh, right, okay. So nothing then?
No. This is a little rod that I take on holiday with us.
Oh, right, okay.
5 pieces. Absolutely perfect.
I'll start filming again when Alex starts catching some. Low count of 6, dropping down and straight into the mackerel as it hits 6. Whoops. We had 2. 1 got off. Don't go and tell your mates. What I'm fishing with here is I've got a slow jig on the end of this. Not particularly because I'm expecting anything big, but, well, you never know. And a bit later on in the day I might use it for just slow jigging on the wreck. That one that got away has obviously gone down and told his mates. Oh, and here we go again. Two, three, four, five, six. And that's where they are. Oh, they were. No, I had one, it came off. One more lot each, I think we got enough. Because now I've said that we won't get any.
Hey?
Now I've said that we won't get any.
Yeah.
Oh.
I made it before that time.
Oh, big fat jumbo. Big jumbo. So the good thing about this is we've got fresh bait, so I can use all my Manke's frozen mackerel in the rubby bag. Nice one. Yeah, I think we got enough. Yeah, guys, once you've got enough, stop fishing. Don't keep taking fish just for the sake of it. There seems to be a human condition, kind of a feeding frenzy that people go into when they're catching mackerel. And it's like anything, they are a finite resource. They're under immense pressure, and we don't want to be adding to that pressure. So once you've got enough, stop fishing. That's my preach for the day.
Yep.
Right, let's think about dropping the anchor. There's a nice little row of ridges all the way along here, and we're drifting along them nicely. So what I might do, actually, if I drop the anchor in the middle of those ridges, then we get fishing to ridges on both sides of the tide.
Yeah.
So if I go like about a click south, do is I've got a onion sack here, chopped up, I don't know, half a dozen frozen mackerel, which we had as our backup bait, but we don't need them because we've got plenty of fresh. And I'm going to hang that on the anchor. It's something I've never done before. It's something I've shied away from doing for various reasons, but we'll give it a go. Getting beaten to death with Alex's fishing rod. That's all right. It's, I don't mind being. It's the rod. It's the hooks I don't like.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang it on this front eye of the anchor here, so that it's nowhere near the anchor, so it's not going to disturb the anchor when we come to doing our ordinary ring recovery. What could go wrong? Mackerel Stroud's hole, and we are anchored. The anchor's in between these two ridges, and we've dropped back and we're over the top of this ridge here, so which means we'll be fishing in the lee of it, but we'll see how it goes. We can always pull up a bit of rope or reposition, but yeah, fingers crossed. Bing! Let's get fishing. The traps are set. All we got to do is sit and wait and drink tea. Oh, tea in a flask that's been rolling around in the bait box and tastes of mouldy squid. Lovely. Got a nice bit of gannet activity going on at the back of the boat here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, probably not. Get the camera out. Beautiful birds. I mean, obviously that's a juvenile, so it's still got quite a lot of its fledgling wings. And away. Well, the skunk is out of the boat, and it explains what's been robbing our baits. That is a tiny, tiny dogfish. The bait was probably half the size of this dogfish. Probably bigger than half the size, so still trying to rasp the skin off the back of my hands. There you go. So that is the skunk out of the boat. We can now concentrate on catching some fish. That's probably been on there a while. Oh well, never mind. It's all starting to happen. It's got something bending his rod, which is a good start. It's a good start. We're obviously starting to attract fish to the scent trail that we put out. Too early to call it, Alex?
Yeah.
Can we get a net out? All right, look, congrel, right, congrel. I'm going to say little conger. A strap. I put my money on it.
It's a strap, it's a big strap.
Fucking hell, who tidied this away? Was it? You got a colour? We're getting a real issues, are we?
Yeah.
Standing by with the net.
It's a big ray.
Whoa, it's a big ray. It's a nice ray. It's an undulate, isn't it?
No, it's a
no, it's a Thornback.
Thornback.
Happy days! Oh, that's a nice size ray.
It is. I certainly wasn't calling that as a ray.
No. Beauty. Female in it?
Yeah.
Generally that size it would be a female, wouldn't it? Beauty.
It's a double.
Yeah, happy days. Happy days. Let's get a phone picture as well.
You got scales on the boat?
No.
No.
I've got scales. I took them home for a reason, and God knows where they got tidied to. I'm afraid. Don't think they came back on the boat. No, they're not where they should be. Yeah, let me just have a little feel of it. I wouldn't give it a double, but
It's not far off.
I'd say about 8. But
Oh no, it's bigger than 8.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than 8.
I'm only saying that because I'm jealous.
You've got T-bar, haven't you?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, just watch your finger.
Yeah, I have made the mistake of putting my finger into a fucking ray's mouth. Not to be repeated. I had a black fingernail for quite a while.
Yeah.
Can't get that into the bend of the hook, unfortunately. Might be better off using the snipper things.
Yeah, she'd buggered either way. I think. Well done.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you get a photo?
Yeah, or no, let's get a photo for the phone. With the phone, get the phone.
Get around that way so it's not lots of blood.
Yeah. Got a couple. I think you got something on this rod now.
Go on. There she goes, she's powering away. Did you say there's something on that rod now?
Yeah, I think so. But it could also be around the prop. Oh no, there's 3.
There we go. Swimming away. Someone on here.
Right, Alex is into something else. What you got on there? Sorry.
This is one with crab, it's a doggy.
Oh right, okay. You got peeler on, don't you? Yeah.
Ah, she's flipped and gone.
Keep it coming. Still something there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the ray's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Smoothound.
Prop.
Nice Smoothound.
Scumbag fish.
It's woken up.
That way. That was a hectic 5 minutes.
There you go. Well, can't say I don't put you on the fish.
Yeah.
Not allowed to outfish the skipper. My turn now.
No! Don't wrap up! Come out!
That was on peeler,
It is, yeah.
which goes against what I'm trying to prove, that is that hard gels outfish peeler. But, it's about £4 or £5.
Yeah.
Right, let's never get another phone from that. But make sure it's not a spur dog, mate. Don't spur you.
It's not. It's a Tope.
They spat the hook in it. Oh no,
No, it's not. Oh, it's attacking your chair.
sorry. So you don't latch on your leg. I've had one latch on my trousers.
That hook. Just to get rid of it. Because it can get rid of that. Oh, fuck.
Pardon the French, but it's eating my chair.
There. Oh,
Beauty.
I'll take those sea lice off.
Yeah.
Ah, dear.
See if we turn it a little bit so I get a bit of the back. That's it. Beauty.
That's a PB. Do you never know?
Sorry?
That's a PB.
Yeah?
It's me first.
How was your first? There you go, so I've got your 2 PBs in two trips out. Yeah.
Right then.
Yeah, get it back.
Do the release.
Sorry?
You want to video the release?
Hang on a minute.
Ready?
Yeah, go on. Film me. And there he goes. So it was worth sticking it out. I knew they had to be it. Well, so far, it's been Alex's day. Every dog has its day though. And the afternoon, the other side of the tide is my tide.
Or is it? Gone.
I-
Either that or it's swimming up towards me.
Yeah, it might be swimming up towards you, or it might let go of the bait and follow the bait up. Stop for a bit and see what happens. Yeah, what do we reckon to add a nosh out of that? Looking at the shape of that bite mark on that fish, one suspects that's something with teeth.
Yeah.
And a mouth that's about that big.
Yeah.
On here, that's kicking up of us.
Where's that braid from?
That's an old bit of braid.
Is that all? Okay.
Yeah. It's from when I cut you off and you cut me off. Oof, 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 whatever it is, it's waking up. It's off.
No.
Yeah, it's gone. See? So we've upgunned our hooks and we'll see if we can catch a tope with a decent hook on now. But clearly those hooks aren't man enough to a decent sized tope.
I am.
Right, typical, the GoPro's gone flat. I was thinking I'll get this bait down, I'll sort the camera out in a second.
Fish.
Oh, it's a big fish.
That is a... just stop the camera. In a minute.
Don't they hang on?
Promise not to laugh if the talk rod goes off at the same time.
Well, we could do a John Locker and catch two double figure fish in one go, couldn't we?
Fishing like a gunslinger.
Deep. It may rot on the line, yeah.
Yeah, had a few bits of it.
I was going to call this, I'd say Smoothounds. You know, with the big fins on them that they hold out. It could be a ray.
Very large wrasse.
Could be a wrasse. Could be a wrasse.
I think you are.
That side of it, is it clear at the end?
Yeah.
And I take it now, round and underneath again. What's the colour? Smoothounds. It's a huge one. Like that. species nonetheless. Let's crunch that old crab up.
It probably will be, yeah.
Right, gonna go back. Bye, baby.
And it's not even hooked in the bloody rope. It's lassoed itself.
Okay, so the tide is slackening off now, but the wind is picking up, and it's wind across tide, which means we are kiting around a bit. Well, Mackerel's had a bit of a noshing on it. So we're going to go off and drift a wreck or two, see if we can't get a different species on the boat. That's been well noshed at, but I would suggest that's dogfish that have done that. So the difference being when Alex was bringing his up, that where Tope had clearly been in, because it's a nice semicircular bite mark, that's just been noshed at. Could be a little conger eel maybe, but. So we're going to go right over to light tackle now. I like it when in the spring when you get skewers up here.
Yes.
And the skewers will harass the gulls to make them vomit up their fish. Yep. Right, so we're gonna get this anchor up and we're gonna try somewhere new.
Safety information broadcast for the Newhaven, Needles and Beerhead aerials. This is channel 62. This is the Coast Guard.
Right, so we're ordinarily ringing up the anchor. Be interesting to see, make sure we haven't stuck, because we have swung either side of the tide on this anchor, so there's every chance that it's caught itself, but hopefully not. Trying to keep on the same heading, keep an eye on the anchor rope, make sure that it's not going around the back of the boat. Watching the buff slide down the line, which it is. All good. And I'm feeling the rope so I can feel the chain come through it in a minute. Anchor's lifted all right. That's the chain just gone through. Let's give it a little bit more of a squirt now. Make sure we've got the anchor all the way up. That's all right, that's all right, don't worry about it. It's just a case of bringing the anchor in. Well, we've had a couple of drifts on some wrecks on the way back in because it's getting a little bit choppy out here and the wind is stronger than the tide, etc, etc. It's been quite difficult. We've got another couple of drifts to do and then we're going to call it a day. Just hope we might pick up a nice little bass or a pollock or something like that just to finish off the day, but it's not happening at the moment, and that's probably because the tide is slack water now and the wind is blowing us along quite quickly. But hey, it's been a fantastic day. I've had a good day. Alex, you had a good day?
Awesome. First ever tope.
And well, certainly my biggest tope.
Yep.
So awesome, 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 awesome. So we're going to get one more drift on this wreck, and then if that doesn't result in anything, we're going to head back in. If we catch fish, I will film again. But other than that, see you on the other side. One final species to the list. Ta-da! It wouldn't be fishing if there wasn't a pow-TING involved. So let's get this bad boy back, and then I think we're going to knock it on the head. So there we go, that's another end to a great day. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but what we did catch was quality. I would think probably 2 tope, around about £15 each, a couple of smallish Smoothounds and a nice ray. So yeah, good day's fishing.
And mackerel.
And mackerel. And I caught a pow-TING.
Well, that was the fish of the day.
Fish of the day, the pow-TING. Yeah. Right, so.
At least you won't be pouting on the way home.